So nice little package arrived today. Some interesting pieces here. We'll start with this. Dr. Ice has a song called Word to the Wise, which has an incredible mix called Funk Swing Remix. Fantastic find, courtesy of my friend Mandeep, who picked the copy up in New York when we were out there. Next one, Karen White, Do Unto Me, classic with Walking the Dog on the B-side. Twice, Sparkle on Silas Records, obviously produced by D'Angelo and Angie Stone. Fantastic record, the two of them on this song. This was before it was remixed by Rodney Jerkins. Total, Sitting Home. This is an interesting one. Sanchez's take on Something Just Ain't Right, which is the Teddy Riley Keith Sweat track. One of my pet peeves, when you buy a record and it comes in some random other sleeve. This is actually ROAR, We Gotta Do It, fantastic song. Another one in the wrong sleeve, but another great one. Kool Moe Dee, All Night Long. This is the promo copy. Another promo copy. Kool Moe Dee, Let's Go, With No Respect. Mac Band's promo copy of Stuck. This is a beautiful one. Look at that. 4 mixes on this side. Another mix on the other side. Another Kool Moe Dee here. I Go to Work. Instrumental, extended remix, and single edit. I had to get this. Wasn't particularly a fan of this when it came out, but this was quite a popular single, obviously because of the Bib 10 connection. MC Brain's Oochie Coochie. Gee Whiz Teddy Bear, remixed by the New Jack Swing production crew. This on vinyl is like such a beautiful piece. It's work of art, that is. Very nice piece, that. Kool Moe Dee, Monster Crack. Kansas City Original Sound, one that I didn't have. This is Baby It's On. Silk Times Leather, The Woman in Me remixes. Look at that beautiful gold stamp in the corner. Little hype sticker in there in the top right hand corner. The Daz Band, Wild and Free. 12-inch Fresh remix. Orpheus Records, I've got a few bits on Orpheus Records. I didn't have this before. Elise Simmons, I Want It. This has some incredible mixes on this 12. A sealed copy of Gardner Cole, Whatever It Takes. My good friend Stevie, I'm sure, will be a fan of this one. Manifa, Fairy Tales and Brown Eyes, produced by Teddy Riley, still in shrink. The classic and wildly underrated, the Mac Band, Someone to Love, picture cover. Force MDs, Deep Check. Earth, Wind and Fire, For the Love of You. This is an interesting one. Produced by Maurice White and Robert Brookins, and remixed by Keith Casey Cohen. Full Force, Old Flames, Never Die. This has a gold stamp on the back as well, lovely. Johnny Gill, the Wrap My Body Tight, promo 12. The Jets, Special Kind of Love. Look at that with the little hype sticker there. Lovely piece there. Ready for the World, Cowboy, remixed by Louis Silas Jr. This is a nice piece with the hype sticker as well. This is, I believe, the One Tracker by Robert Brookins, Don't Tease Me. Obviously produced by Denzel Foster and Thomas McElroy. Kool Moe Dee, No Respect. I got a couple of copies of this. I don't see this very often, but this is Merry Go Round by Bobby Rossavia. I'm obviously after the mix that samples Merry Go Round by Guy. New edition, Helplessly in Love with the hype sticker, sealed. Helplessly in Love, the re-edit, promo with a hype sticker. Something in the wrong sleeve again. But look at that. That is Bobby Brown, Rock Witcher, instrumental, Sweet and Quiet Storm. And I believe the new mix is on the other side. JT Taylor, 8 Days a Week, the promo copy with the incredible sax mix, remixed by Teddy Riley. Sweet Obsession. This is another Mandeep one that he recommended. Very good song. Arts and Craft, What a Feeling. This is before they dropped the album. This was off the House Party soundtrack. Michael Jeffries and Karen White. Jam and Lewis track, Not Through Being With You. Very nice, with Jelly Bean Johnson, of course. Sealed copy of Jodeci, I'm Still Waiting. Fantastic track. Ralph Tresvant, Do What I Gotta Do. 12-inch promo. Some interesting bits on here. The radio edit. Riz's extended and instrumental. Rex and Effects, sealed copy of Let's Do It Again. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this. I don't know why this has come in the box. I've got about 17 copies of this. Keith Sweat, I Want Her. Dance Till You Sweat mix. Another one on Orpheus Records. This is obviously Z-Look, Get You. Very interesting with the mixes. Evelyn Champagne King, Flirt. Hot new mixes with the hype sticker. What a name for a mix. The Loose Booty mix. Instrumental and Booty to Booty dub. I love that. Patti LaBelle, Just the Facts. Obviously Jam and Lewis. One tracker on each side. Same mix. This is the remix of the same song, Just the Facts. Sherelle, What More Can I Do For You? The Timmy Regisford mixes with a gold stamp on the back. This is one I didn't have. Something for the People. Be With No Man. This is the Ant Banks remix featuring Too Short. Another odd one on Orpheus Records. This is Jackie Graham, produced by David Gamson and remixed by Shep Pettibone. It's called From Now On. Fantastic. Look at the condition of that. It's beautiful. Still in its shrink. Another Bad Creation, Playground. 2 Full Force singles. This is Lala, If You Love Me Just a Little. Another Full Force track by Lala, My Love Is on the Money. Big Mac TikTok. Another recommendation by Mandeep. Something for the People, All I Do. One that I never had. And this is a lovely picture cover of Robert Brookins and Stephanie Mills. Where Is the Love? Remixed by, of course, Louis Silas Jr. That man was on everything back then. Slightly rough around the edges copy of this, Latin Side of Soul. It's got this incredible Latin swing mix. Morris Day, Give Me What You Got. I believe that's a Bernard Bell track with the Bernard Bell mixes. Bees Ghetto Blaster. Very good stuff. Nathan Morris, Wishes, off the Kazam soundtrack. Produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Ex-Girlfriend, Why Can't You Come Home, Full Force track. Over here we've got Ada Dyer, I Bet Ya, I'll Let Ya, produced by James Anthony Carmichael. Stephanie Mills, Running Desire, George Duke production. This is a one tracker, but to have this on a 12-inch, and look at those MCA sleeves, beautiful. Pebbles, one tracker, I believe it's the same track on each side. Produced by Charlie Wilson, Do Me Right. This is one that's eluded me. Flex, Material Girl, very nice. With obviously Doggy Style on the other side, A side. Pebbles, one tracker, Take Your Time, in an MCA sleeve. One tracker of the Mac Band featuring the McCampbell Brothers, Stuck. Obviously produced by LA and Babyface. Lovely piece. Low Key, Attention, the Shawanda Story, the promotional copy with the hype sticker there. My Girlie, extended remix of Ready for the World. Randy and the Gypsies, demo copy of Perpetrators. This is such a brilliant song. I don't think we sing enough praises of this song, but Randy Jackson did some great music with this group, and Perpetrators was just the start of it. So worth a listen if you haven't heard it. This is the Pebbles picture cover with Salt and Pepper off Backyard. It has the incredible Out of the Hood mix and the Uptown Club version. I do have the CD single promo of that somewhere as well. One tracker for Rex and Effect My Cutie. I never had the one tracker, so this is a lovely little piece to have. MCA sleeve. Climax, Private Party, Robert Harris, Mark Anthony Silva production. Very nice. The Boys, Dull My Heart, picture cover. Belvedere Biv DeVoe Gangster. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this either, so I'm going to have to check my list to see what's gone on there, because I definitely have a copy of this. Stacey and Kimoko, the promo one tracker of Are You Available? Just the idea of this Chucky Booker gem, just being able to have the proper audio, just that track and nothing else. Lovely. Billy Ocean, Tear Down These Walls. I'm sure Teddy Riley was involved in this somehow on that track. Who was it produced by? Robert Mutt Lang. What's this one? Another band creation, Aisha. I Got You Where I Want. Another one that I was arm twisted by Mandeep. I think this is a good one. I've got the UK 12, but this has an additional mix which is not on the UK pressing. Mike Murphy, Fit to Be Tied. This is when he stepped away from the system. Look at that with the hype sticker. Very, very nice. Promotional copy, not for sale, with the jazzy remix, single version, LP version, dub and instrumental. Tyler Collins. I've avoided a lot of her stuff for some reason. I don't know why. Everything I listen to her by her is very, very good. This has the additional production and remix by Larry Robinson, who did some amazing stuff in the late 80s, early 90s. Kiara, Every Little Time, fantastic little 12. Arthur Breaker production, remixed by Kiara. Nice little picture cover there. Heavy D and the Boys, Girls They Love Me, one tracker in an uptown sleeve, perfection. Tina Marie, Bad Boy, 5 hot new mixes. I never had this one. I believe Rick James is involved in this one, if I'm not mistaken. George G-Man Corante with Chubb Rock, AG, and Freeze A Love, Running to You. Bobby Rossavia, Music Man, fantastic picture cover. Just goes to show how young he was when he first started out. Brilliant stuff. Mark D, Get a Hold of Yourself, produced by Dennis and Michael Lux. Very nice. Vicky Winans, also known as Mario Winans' mum. Don't Throw Your Life Away. This is a fantastic track with the picture cover. Who's it remixed by? Yep, remixed by R. Kelly. Remix engineer Peter Mockran. Look at the spelling of Peter Mockran. M-O-C-K-R-A-N. They've spelt that wrong, but those are the things that make these things interesting, right? And written by Mario Winans under the guise of Skeeter Winans. This is an obscure one. Sealed copy of Cool Mo D, Love Love, on Sport Brat Entertainment, which is even more interesting. I believe that's a very rare piece. What You Want to Do and What You Want to Do instrumental on the other side. M-Touch, Drop Dead Gorgeous. After 7, sealed copy of My Only Woman. Pebbles, picture cover, Take Your Time. Rick and Rich, Pump, Let's Go. Redhead Kingpin, promo copy of We Rock the Mic Right. Johnny Gill, I believe this is the wrong cover, but Can't Wait Till Tomorrow with the dub version, which is just lovely. Small Change Y, I had the other single, Teardrops, but not this one. Sealed copy of Finest Hour, Make That Move. Dose of Soul, Come Around, produced by, uncredited on here, but produced by Mark Morales and Mark C. Rooney. Bobby Rossavia, he's a little older here. What one's this? This is Be Mine. This is the other copy of Merry Go Round. Something for the People, Take It Off, featuring Luke. Pleasure Seekers by The System. This has, it's got the dub mix on there, very nice. Johnny Gill, Fairweather Friend. This is a stunning single. There's some great bits on here. Who we got on there on the remix? Can't see anything here, but fantastic nonetheless. LP version on that side. Single tracker. La Rue, I Want Your Love. From their earlier first album. Boys, A Little Romance. Red Bandit, Please Don't Cry, featuring New Edition's Ricky Bell. Mary Davis, sealed copy of Don't Wear It Out. Interesting track, produced by LA and Babyface. This is Johnny Gill, Tell Me How You Want It, off Provocative, with the wrong sleeve, which just drives me loopy. Another one in the wrong sleeve. I've never seen this one before. Today, Why You Get Funky on Me, with the blue label. I've never had that or seen that before. Rick Hart, Let's Dance. Hold on, too much stuff going on here. Rick Hart, Let's Dance, sealed copy. Jeff Red, One Tracker, Love High. Gladys Knight and the Pips, Loving on Next to Nothing. Answered Questions, What You Deserve, brilliant track. The SOS Band, If You Want My Love, and Tell Me If You Still Care. Altitude, Work It Out, with the remixes. Another Orpheus record track. Elise Simmons with I Want to Be Your Lover, with the Dippy mix and the double D dub mix and instrumental. Manifa, Brown Eyes on Universal. Omar Chandler, Do You Really Want It? I'm pretty sure I ordered the promo copy of this, so I think they've sent the wrong copy of this one. I'll have to check that one. Music Man remix on the promo copy of by Bobby Rossavia. Jodeci, One Tracker of Let's Go Through the Motions. Vicky Winans, the promo copy, produced by Mario Winans and remixed by R. Kelly. Leah, Tell Me It's Not Too Late. Another Foster and McElroy track. This is very, very good. The Jacksons, In a Wrong Sleeve. 2300 Jackson Street. Produced by some chap called Teddy Riley. He seems to be popping up a bit. This is a lovely one. Climax, Lock and Key. Produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Remixed by Louis Silas Jr. So that's the 12 inches sorted. What we got here? Better get the lighting right. Hold on. So the Mac Band, the Real Deal album, sealed. Jason Weaver, the Stay With Me EP with hype sticker, sealed. Whatever happened to that album? This is a nice one. Wildly underrated, I think. Everybody thinks of Sherelle with her time with Jam and Lewis, but this has some fantastic tracks by Stevie J and an unknown rapper at the time, a guy called Corrupt, who ended up joining Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound later on. A sealed copy of Deja's Made to Be Together album. Look at that beautiful hype sticker with the Play It, Say It sticker as well. Fantastic album. We reviewed that recently. Michael Jeffries, the classic. This song is not just about, this tape's not only about Not Through Being With You with Karen White, but the incredible Eddie F track with Novell, Teach Me. Ralph Tresvant, Stone Cold Gentleman. Low Key second album, Back to the House. Low Key's first album, Where They At. Dawkins and Dawkins with the Rodney Jerkins productions on here, and I think Fred's on here as well. Very nice. A song that deserves a lot more love. Tevin Campbell's Just Ask Me To, with Albie Shaw, Carl West, and I'm pretty sure Devante Swing's all over that as well. A cassette copy of La La Love by Bobby Rossavia. Gladys Knight, Men, fantastic single. Joe Public, Live and Learn. Kiara, You're Right About That. This is Stanley Brown Magic Company's Devotion album. Sealed copy of that. Very, very happy to have that. That is a great, great album. And Angel is an absolute stunner. Worth getting on single and off that album if you're not going to get the single. BBD's picture sleeve cover of I Thought It Was Me. These little MCA CDs were lovely, weren't they? Look at that. I've got so many different versions of Peaceful Journey, but this was the club version of the CD, so I picked that up. 7-inch single wise, I've got Troop My Heart, another Chucky Booker track with the Timmy Regisford remix on the B-side. Look at this beauty. Can You Stand the Rain 7-inch? Look at that artwork for that. Absolute beauty that is. New edition on American Pie. You're Not My Kind of Girl. That is a beauty, isn't it? Look at that. Don't see that label very often. New edition, If It Isn't Love. That is just a nice piece. 5 minutes 10, 3 minutes 39 on the other side. 7-inch of Today, Him or Me. Look at that. That's a promotional copy. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. 4 minutes 20 and 4 minutes 20. This is an LA and Babyface gem. Dynasty Personality. And on the other side, you've got Dynasty's Daydreaming. And the final record today I have is You're Not My Kind of Girl on a 7-inch. A little bit rough around the edges, but still a lovely piece to have. So that's my lot today. Won't be getting anything for a while, so yep, hope you enjoyed that.